Hey there, thanks for joining me for some reading. Today we're going to read It's About Time. So all this week we've been talking about our essential question, which is the ways that we measure time. So in this story, we're going to read about the ways that we can tell the time. Beep, beep, beep. An alarm clock wakes you up. It's time for school. How do you know what time it is? The numbers on a clock tell you. So there's all different kinds of clocks and they all have numbers in one way or another. Some clocks have faces with hands. The hands point to the numbers. Some clocks have just numbers. So a lot of clocks look something like this, where they're round. They've got what they call hands on the clock, and they've got numbers. And some clocks have just numbers, and these are like they're called analog clock, and they're called digital clocks. These ones are called digital clocks. These ones are called analog clocks. All clocks tell the hour and the minute. There are 60 minutes in an hour. There are 60 seconds in a minute. So the word hour and the word minute and the word second, those are all words that you can use to describe how time passes. So this, on a digital clock, this is what the hour would be. Anything on this side of it's called a colon. I like to think of it as like two periods on top of each other. And whatever's on this side is the minute. So on a regular clock, the small hand points to the hour and the big hand points to the minute. And it says there's 60 minutes in an hour. So that means that when the big hand goes all the way around the clock, it's been an hour. Okay. Long ago, people didn't have clocks. They used the sun to tell time instead. So I don't know if you've ever noticed, but when you're outside, the sun actually moves. Well, the sun doesn't move, but it seems as though the sun is moving. The earth moves around the sun. So that means that on a sundial like this, it would cast a shadow. Long ago, people didn't have clocks. They used the sun to tell time instead. Tools like sundials, that's what this is, helped them. The sun's shadow showed the hour, but people had to guess the minutes. What time is this sundial showing? Then people made clocks. It was easy to see the hour and minutes. There were big clocks and little clocks. So this is a big clock. And then there's all kinds of different clocks here. It looks like it might be a cuckoo clock, makes noise when it hits the hour. And then this one is, you probably see a lot of this on cell phones and stuff. There's a clock on your cell phone. And then a clock on your watch, which is a clock that you can wear on your hand. Today, watches, phones, and computers tell the time too. So we always know what time it is. So think about the story that we read a bit ago, On My Way to School. So which one of these things do you think that boy uses, or which one might help him in order for him to get to school on time? So just think about that. So you can go back to the beginning. You can turn the sound off and read it as many times as you'd like. Enjoy.